guys, good morning, afternoon actually. It's a little after 12:30. Today is Wednesday, April 15th. I just worked yesterday and I have today, Thursday and Friday off, and I'll go back Saturday. Actually just left my NRP class. There were only 4 of us. I don't know if it's normally that small, or they're just keeping them the group smaller because of COVID right now. But it was actually really nice. I had no idea what I was doing, but everybody was really helpful, super nice. And I just think that it would have been helpful to have that class before I even got on the floor and started. But that was really good. It was only 3 hours. The first part you do online. You take 2 exams, and then there's an eSIM portion. The eSIM portion was terrible, and just knowing what to do when. It was just, I did not like the eSIM. I like hands-on, learning. So I just kind of did that. Just a little update on work. Lately I've just been feeling extra overwhelmed. I don't even know. I've just been feeling super overwhelmed. I'm just inadequate. I was doing really good, and I think it's because the last couple of days we've had some questionable fetal strips. Some things happened, and just kind of using that clinical judgment is hard. That's just hard to get used to. Especially in those situations. If it was a normal strip, I would know what to do. I'm kind of good with the normal. But it's the questionable strips, because we haven't had that for the last 7 weeks and we're just getting it now. So that's just, there's still people on the floor that are a year or 2 in that are still asking questions, which makes me feel good. I know that they say, it'll be 2 to 3 years before you really feel comfortable in labor and delivery. But I've just been feeling kind of not great Monday, Tuesday. But I think just starting last Thursday, I think I worked last Friday, so last Thursday they started us on, we have to wear an N95, a jacket, and a face shield whenever we're in the second stage of labor, so pushing. So they just started that. But things are just constantly changing. Being a new grad is overwhelming and hard as it is. And then you throw just becoming a new grad in the middle of a pandemic. Things are changing every day. New guidance, some say that we've already hit our peak, and then they'll come back and say, another 2 weeks and we're supposed to hit our peak. So it's just all over the place. It just adds another whole element to, this whole new grad and orientation. But that's kind of the update at work. I have to say, I am feeling so great right now. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but one of my goals when I first decided to go to nursing school and kind of start on this path was to get back in the military. I was only in for a couple years before I had my daughter. My husband was also in, so it was just very kind of difficult circumstance. I got out to have her, and just kind of ever since then, that's kind of been my goal. That's kind of been what I've working towards. And lately I've had some feelings maybe it's just not in the cards to go back in. Maybe it's not for me. I don't know. But I know that this is something that I've really kind of been working towards. This has been my goal. So today at NRP, we were kind of going around introducing ourselves, and one of the ladies asked a question. She's like, I know people don't like to hear this, but in the Air Force, this is what we did. So my little light went on, and I was like, what? You were in the Air Force. So during break, we were kind of talking, and we were actually both stationed off at Air Force Base in Nebraska. And so afterwards, I was like, I'm sorry to kind of hold you up. I just have questions. And she was like, no, can you tell how passionate about, Air Force nursing I am? I loved it. So she just stood outside with me and talked for a while. It was cold. But just talking to her and hearing how much she loved it and how passionate she was about it. And she had me add her on Facebook, and she's gonna get back to me with some more information, which was just amazing. Now I just feel so great. I just feel this is definitely what I still want to go forward with. I'm definitely gonna kind of wait until all of the COVID stuff dies down before talking to like a recruiter and figuring out like how to go about this. But yeah, I just like left feeling so great. Like she talked about the, things that she didn't like so much, but like I just feel so great right now, so happy. Yeah, I don't know. And maybe like you guys don't even care, but I just like just having actually somebody who was an OB nurse in the Air Force, getting their firsthand experience. Like I have a friend who I went to basic with, and she's a med surg nurse, and so she was telling me how great it is, but having somebody, like kind of knowing somebody now that was an OB nurse, is just kind of nice. Now she said that she's not sure if they're gonna be kind of starting to pull OB positions, like no longer having OB nurses or providers. But I mean, that could always change. I know that they've done that with other positions where they take them away and they're like, oh crap, like let's bring those back. So I definitely still have like a bit of time before like that time even comes to go back in. But yeah, just kind of hearing her experience and having that talk, like it just makes me feel so great. Like I just kind of feel like an affirmation that that's still my goal. So anyway, I just thought I would update you guys. Like I said, it's my day off. I am heading back to go spend some time with my husband and daughter. It'll be nice to have the 3 days off. It's not supposed to be super warm, which kind of stinks. Like it would have been nice to go for like a bike ride or something. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, today is just feeling like a really great day. Hey guys, so it is now like a week later or something. I am currently here folding a huge pile of clothes, and I just thought that I would do a little update. Last week I talked to you guys after NRP, and I'm feeling a lot better about like going into work after that class. Like I think I mentioned that would be a good class to have before getting on the floor. I have had a baby who, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like the baby came out pretty quick and had like a loose nuchal cord, but when babies come out quick, they don't really get like that tight squeeze to kind of get the fluid out. And being that it had the cord around the neck, it was very gaggy, and I was watching the baby for a while, and it just made me very nervous. But after NRP, like I feel a lot better about, I guess, my role and like what I would do in that situation. But I've had a few shifts since then, and everything's been really great. This has been like a much better week. I mean, I have days where I just am feeling very crappy about like myself and just like overwhelmed. And I mean, there's gonna be days like that. But when I have like, I guess what you call like a normal delivery, like everything's perfect, baby looks good, I feel so much better. It's just those kind of like iffy strips that leave me feeling like not that great. But I'm just like continuing to do my thing, continuing to learn. I've gotten to experience like going from labor to C-section. Typically, like we've only ever been in like just labor, or we'll have like just C-sections, so like scheduled C-sections. But I got to experience like kind of going through labor and then ending in a C-section. So that's kind of like an interesting transition as far as like putting, the C-section orders in and getting, the patient prepped for a C-section from, that vaginal delivery course. But yeah, things have been really good. I can't believe I'm over halfway through orientation. Like that still just is so crazy to me. Like I can't believe how fast the time is flying by. I'm like already missing my preceptor, and I still have like half of orientation with her. But that's kind of like really all I have to update you guys. Before I kind of end the vlog, I wanted to mention, I forget if I've mentioned like about our new house. I think maybe I have, but I can't quite remember. So we like did buy a house. We're closing on the house this weekend. I'm super excited. If you guys have been following along, like just finding a house out here has been kind of tricky. Like the market is insane. Houses go fast. They typically go for above asking. So we just got really lucky again with this house. Like seriously, like our first house back in Maryland, I feel like we just got lucky. Like we got it for the asking price. We didn't have to go over. And this was like a much bigger house. Like typically houses this size go for much more like nice upgrades. We actually went to the house a couple weeks ago to do the inspection. We did the inspection ourselves, and I took like a little kind of walkthrough video, and I actually sent that to my family to kind of show them. They've been like super excited about our house hunting, so I'll insert that video here so that you guys can see the house that we are getting. So this is the entryway here. I love the shelving on the walls and the light fixtures. That'll be the dining and sitting area on the other side. I love this kitchen. I'm not a huge fan of backsplash, but this one, like, I absolutely love. Plenty of counter and cabinet space. I love the above the stove microwave. There's actually a little wine fridge right there to the right as well, but I don't know what we'll use it for since we don't drink. Now we're heading into the laundry room. Thankfully, the washer and dryer come with it because we got rid of ours from back home. I love that we have like a nice shelf and kind of a drying rack as well. I just love this wide open space, and the lighting is amazing in this house too. So this is 1 out of 3 bathrooms, and I love that these are all full baths too. Like the vanities, I just can't get over. And each bathroom has one of those makeup mirrors too. So I love the tile work, the removable shower heads. This one right here, this room they called it a bedroom, but there's no window. So I guess legally or whatever, it's not a bedroom, but we might use this as an office. So that's kind of like a nice little bonus. And then this is like, I love this master. This master is like the master of my dreams. I love the little shelves on the wall. I love that they have the light fixtures for like either side of the bed. And that window above where the bed is going to go is amazing. Now, this bathroom has to be like the best thing ever. I love the double vanity. This tub is seriously the tub of my dreams. Back home, we had just like a half bath in the master, so it'll be really nice to have that bathtub to just take a nice relaxing bath. And of course, a walk-in closet. This house is seriously just amazing. We just really got lucky and super just kind of blessed with finding this house. Plenty of closet space, probably more than we know what to do with, and I love the built-in shelving as well. So you guys can see how open it is. I love it. We're heading downstairs now. This kind of first entryway right there at the bottom of the stairs is probably going to be like a workout area. I love this area here. My only like kind of downside for this is that they don't have a sink. Lots of cabinet and counter space, but no sink. So we have like a nice little fireplace right there, and this will be kind of our living area. I love the amount of space in this house. So there's another few bedrooms down here. This will probably be like a guest bed. I do have my mom coming out this summer, so it'll be nice to have the extra space for her. And then we have another room with the same kind of size closet. And then we have the last bedroom here. Super nice large space. I love it. And then this one has a walk-in closet too. I seriously can't believe that we have 2 walk-in closets in this house. Not as much like shelving as the master, but it's definitely nice to have that extra space, whether we use it for storage or whatever the case may be. And then here we just have our last bathroom, same tile work, same look, fixtures, everything. I love the extra bathroom here. So as you guys can see, like, this house is so nice. Typically, like, a house like this, for the square footage and just like all of the upgrades and fixtures, would go for so much more. Like, it definitely appraised for more, but thankfully, like, we just really lucked out. It's a beautiful house. I can't wait to get into that kitchen. I am huge on the kitchen. If you guys did not see my video of like our pre-moving house tour from Maryland, I did a walkthrough video and I showed you guys the house that we were leaving in Maryland. We did make some upgrades since moving into the house. Like, we put tile in the basement, we redid the kitchen, and just like painting and all of that stuff. Like, I love that house. I miss my house, but I'm super excited about this house. The kitchen is like the one thing that I was super excited about. We were actually able to go this morning to a furniture store. The store was actually open and they were only allowing like a certain number of people in the store at a time. So we were able to go to the store. We got a king bed. We didn't even bring our beds over from Maryland. Like, there just was not enough room in the truck, so I kind of have to start from scratch. We're upgrading to a king bed, so we got that, the mattress. We got a new sectional. It is super comfortable. We were kind of hoping to get like a reclining sectional, but this one actually is like, I think, a lot better. Super comfortable. We got a coffee table. We got a computer desk. I can't even remember what all we got now. And a glider, I think, to put on the porch outside. So we definitely lucked out with that. I'm super excited. So that'll be delivered sometime this weekend. I actually work 4 days in a row this weekend. This will be my second 4-day streak, I think. And then I'll have, I think, a few days off. So it'll be nice to just kind of have that time to get into the house, kind of put stuff away and get settled before I have to go back to work again. So super exciting things. Buying our second home. I can't believe it. Like, sometimes I think at 25 years old to be buying my second home, like, that's just still insane to me. So we're super excited to be buying our second home and just kind of upgrading from what we had back home in Maryland. Like, it's just crazy to see like the progression, like kind of our starter home to like what we have now. So it's just like a crazy and exciting time. I can't wait. But yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I definitely plan to do like a giveaway here soon because I've like been so behind. I've been meaning to get one out. So, let me know down below if you guys would be interested in that and like what maybe you'd like to see in that. I was thinking maybe some like nursing school must-haves maybe, but let me know what you guys think down below. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are. But thank you guys so much again for watching and for following along. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be seeing you guys very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.